What if love was a person and you could talk to love? What would you say?
You're now tuned to Beats and Rounds podcast, where we talk about any and everything, raw and uncut. If you like it, follow and subscribe. You're ready. We gonna get straight into this episode, nigga. You got that music on deck with a lot of dope artists, man. Son, I was listening to this artist by the name of Rob Woods, son. And he is incredible. Like, son, he is dope than a motherfucker. Ever since I heard him last year, he been going ham. Like, son ain't let up at all. He always got some dope shit out. He featured on a new joint with his artist called TLC called I Want You, nigga. Like, son, Rob Woods raps, he sings, and he lyrical than a motherfucker. Yo, check this joint out.
100 bars challenge.
Black, more black, yeah, I said it. Black, feel black, real black, heal black, yeah, give credit. Black, shades on, days on, paged on, phased on, phased on, days on, days on, days on, ripped out that cage on. I can't really get with the internet. Eat at your confidence, more with decisions, and even may challenge your intellect. Way too smart for the gimmicks and tennis, no limits. Say, they really ain't into that. Well, fuck it, I'm putting my pen to that. These suckers wanna put it in a rap, till I'm piped down. That's the end of that, making my goal. I'ma touch every soul, get to you before it's sold. Send me the goal. Mama told me never fold. The reason that they were opposed, stick to the code. Everybody got a pole, but scared of death for the shows. Man, I suppose everybody's in your comments, ain't nobody at the shows. Check how I close any deal that I run. I'ma run it through the funnel, kept it 100. They went all my niggas slave. I'ma run up through the summer, number one stunner. Make it rain all stunner, make it rain all summer. Roll up the sleeves, let me get to work. When you put the time in, then you get the perks. I ain't talking dope, I mean different perks. See, this mind frame is to get the curse. See how different works, never wanted to fall in line. On my mama, man, I'ma need all of mine. Say no paper, didn't know I need dollar signs. I ain't stressing unless it's a dollar sign. Literally feeling like Pac, for the hustle, see the letter that I got. Give me my shot, I'ma bring it back to the block. Stand tall around here, no procs. Niggas got shot, I need the keys and the watch. Nigga need a chain and a watch, keep the chain and a watch. I'd rather have some land in the crop and a nigga playing in the pot. Paper, dollar sign, I had to get the paper.
Nigga, Rob Woods was bombing like, son. That nigga was going ham. He's definitely an incredible lyricist, son. He got a live album out now called Live from New Parish, man. I'm gonna put the link down below so y'all go check it out. Follow and subscribe. You're ready. I just got in tune with this artist by the name of Khaleeah, son. I listened to one song, just one of them things, and her voice drew me to the whole catalog. Like, oh my goodness, son. Her voice is incredible, man. I heard a track called Lull of the Night, and that was some sexy shit, man. Listen here. That shit was it, man. That joint is definitely incredible, son. Yo, check this joint out.
As my mind wanders, with space and time you linger, I still hold you near. Here, what can I say? I still like the taste of your name. It is known beyond parted ways. Remember when we fell into each other? Now I search for you in everyone. In the lull of the night, our heartbeats to collide. Look to the stars in the sky. I hold you close deep inside. Take me back, take me back. I wanna feel it all. Take me back, take me back. I wanna give my all. Take me back, take me back. I wanna fall again. Let's do it all again. Take me back, take me back. Can we pause the time? Take me back, take me back. Can I see your light? Take me back, take me back. You live in my mind. This must be divine. At last, cross path, I found my peace in you. My darling, let's recreate the love we made. Remember always, forevermore, my dear. I long for you. Do you yearn for
dope than a motherfucker, man. Her work reminds me of some of that Jill Scott, Angie Stone, Flow Tree soul music. Like, her vocals is dope, son. She got a video out now for that lull of the night. I'm gonna put the link down below, man, so y'all go check it out. Follow and subscribe. You already. I got in tune with this artist by the name of SNS Icy Gang. Son, watching the interview on My Expert Opinion show, shout out to Mad Papa, man, and the whole crew, man. They definitely had a dope ass episode. I went through SNS work, and he had some incredible shit. Like, son, that Coquito song, that shit is hilarious, son. And I know that joint have the clubs on tilt. Like, shit'll be shaking in that building for real. I listened to his freestyles, son, that nigga was bombed, son. He was definitely going in. Yo, check this joint out.
See if you could walk on this.
You got me feeling like Cameron, and it is what it is with the suit and all that.
You're 2 for 2 right now.
Look, I come from a terror era, devastation generation, where the murder's becoming the youngest birthday celebration. They pop a bottle for you same time, light a candle, death certificate, a part of the diploma, and a lot to handle. I got some niggas that know we'll never hang, copping quarters, nickel and diamond, but we'll never change. That's very strange. I had to get inside my bag, but it got tight in there. I put a pie in there and turned it to a pioneer. They know what's up off the aura I shook her. Word to Benny and Jay, it's a cold world when I butcher. Right, left, hook ya, put ya, no chef, I cook ya. Punks like Kutcher, when malice, these clips I push, I'm grinding. These boys know how I do things. They don't know the vibes, like I'm going through mood swings. Becoming a threat, blew them up, know who's saying. And if I gotta rush it, it's gonna look like Ukraine. Fuck you saying. Boy, I tried to be well off. Young boy throwing bowls, got it looking like jail ball. Just got off the phone with my nigga Whites on the jail call. Talking about the youth making plays, we don't fail, y'all. Real shit. Fear God hoodie, I mixed with Gucci sneakers and my ops. Let her talk about the game from the bleachers. Reppin' Westside like Pocket 9-6. Harlem nigga got it feeling like the dips, motherfucker, it's the gang.
Let's go. Did you just blow him a kiss? Did you just blow him a kiss?
That was a kiss goodnight.
Kiss goodnight. SNS in the building, my shot.
Son, SNS was going ham, son. He was definitely shaking shit in there. He just dropped a project with an artist by the name of Joey V called Mamba and Diesel, nigga. This is Instagram right here, man. So y'all can go check it out. He got a video out to that Coquito John too, man. I'm gonna put the link down below so y'all go check it out. Follow and subscribe. You already. I want to give a shout out, man. A big shout out to this actor, comedian by the name of Mr. Commodore, son. Son, this nigga's funny than a motherfucker, son. He is hilarious. I've been watching his skits, man, for years, man. Look, son, he ain't never let up. He's always going in, and he's still working. Like, Mr. Commodore is hilarious, son. He just dropped a trailer to his new movie called Not My Day, man. This is his first feature film, man, and it'll be coming out March 14th. The premiere will be a red carpet event at the Shack City Plex Theater. I'm gonna put that link down below to the trailer, so y'all go check it out. Follow and subscribe. You already. Now let's get on over to this NBA, nigga. Son, right off the All-Star weekend, son. Shit is crazy, son. The NBA just came off the All-Star weekend, son. And they got to it immediately, like, yo, son. That shit's wild right now, man. Shit escalated in about 3 different games, son, on the first night. Like, nigga. Players got suspended after that Miami and Pelicans scuffle. Son, shit was getting wild. That boy Alvarado and Bryant was on the sideline squaring up. Them niggas like this, yo. Son, that boy Alvarado hit Bryant with that jab. Like, son, that nigga Alvarado threw that thing out there, nigga. That nigga with a jab. Shit was crazy, son. You could see a fan throwing shit in the crowd. Like, son, it was wild, son. Shit was definitely wild, man. Shit was in the uppy the first games back in the NBA. That nigga Jimmy Butler, Najee Marshall got suspended for a game after starting the fight. Then Alvarado and Bryant got suspended 3 of them games, nigga. They leaving the bench, but they squaring up, niggas. Them niggas on the sideline squaring up for real, son. That shit's crazy. They got suspended 3 games. Then they got Nikola Jokic. He got suspended for a game. Son, I ain't even see him. Like, son, they crazy, son. They was just suspending anybody. They suspend him for nothing, man. There was so many people on the court. Shit was strange, man. How they just go, yeah, we gonna choose Jokic too. Like, son, that court had so many people on it. Them niggas could have picked anybody to suspend. Shit is crazy right now in the league. Shit is wild for real, man. Shit is definitely getting strange, man. Oh my goodness. How they started off coming off this All-Star weekend, man. Niggas started fights immediately. Like, son, shit is wild, man. But at the end of the game, the Miami Heat closed out, man. They won the game 106-95, man. The NBA is on tilt right now, man. I feel like y'all come off that All-Star game, you niggas come back fighting. Like, dude, shit was so trash, I wanna fight. Yeah. Yo, shit is wild, man. Now let's get on over to this battle rap, son. Niggas in the league battling. Yeah. Son, niggas going crazy, son. Yo. I just seen the Riot and Rap Off Battle League got an event coming up. And there's some dope ass matchups on the card. They got some dope shit up there. That NXT versus Big K, that's gonna be a good one. NXT been working, and he be going ham. Big K got a lot of momentum right now. And he coming off of winning Cody. This battle gonna have shit on tilt, for real. They definitely gonna have shit shaking. But that real sick versus Emerson Kennedy matchup is definitely the battle of the night for me, man. That shit gonna be crazy. They be shaking shit. They both lyrical than a motherfucker, and they both got an original style. They gonna have this event in the uppy, for real, man. Then I seen that Myverse versus Danny Myers and Geechee versus Ilmac on the card too. This event looking like a good one, man. Yo, shout out to Rap Off in the Riot Battle League, man. I just seen another event too, man. That event that's happening in April. Calico got a card that's looking incredible, son. Like, nigga. That Still Outside event got some vets and legends on the card. Nigga, Calico got a dope matchup versus Reed Dollars. Then he brought that boy X Factor out. Son, he going up against True Foe. T-Rex versus Clean Paper. Oh, Solo. Lady Caution, Yoshi G, Geechee Gotti on the card. And that Bill Collector versus Tay-Rock. Like, nigga. Son, that's crazy, son. That battle definitely gonna have shit shaking in that building, nigga. Tay-Rock always show up and put on a show. But the way Bill Collector been going ham, nigga, son, this shit was set up to be a classic for real, man. This event is looking crazy. Shout out to Calico and everybody that put this shit together, man. This Still Outside event is looking incredible. Son, I just seen that Jay Moore versus Bonus battle on the Trenches versus Bullpen card. Nigga, oh my god, son. This shit was dope than a motherfucker. Bonus with the lyricism, Jay Moore barring back to back. Like, son, they both had the building on tilt, son. This shit was crazy. The first round, they was going ham, son. Like, son, Jay Moore started it off with bars hitting non-stop, nigga. Like, non-stop. Jay Moore said, metal strip, plastic clip, it's an office supply. I don't give a fuck if you light-skinned, nigga. Everything gets dark when you die. Like, yo, son, that shit was wild, son. And it was just getting started. Like, you starting off going crazy, son. That shit was wild, man. He had a lot in his first round, man, and everything was landing. Jay Moore said, Big Stick, Star Wars, Call of Duty, Hardcore. I had white girls shaking in a line like Shamar Moore. Like, yo, son, that shit hit, son. That shit was crazy. Jay Moore was going ham in his first round, and them bars was hitting with momentum, son. They was battling in the middle of the crowd, man. I know if this was on stage, man, Jay Moore performance would have been incredible, son. And he kept shit shaking. Jay Moore said, our bag compressors stay in a pot like hamburger helper. Dog food, white girl, it's an animal shelter. What the fuck, son? Oh my god, son. Son, Jay Moore was going ham, son. That shit was in the uppie, son. He was barring, son. That nigga had the first round shaking, son. Like, that shit was crazy, son. Then Bonus came out, son. He came out going ham. His lyricism is dope than a motherfucker too, son. Bonus is dope, son. He ain't let up in his verse at all. Bonus said, I really cooked up in the kitchen and bubbled off it. State to state. Took the whip across the line like double parking. Like, oh shit. Like, son, that shit was crazy, son. Bonus definitely had you listening to every word, nigga. That nigga's dope, son. The way he was setting them bars up was incredible. And the way he was name flipping less is more, son, that shit was crazy, son. Bonus said, can bussin'. Follow this nigga everywhere in the field like man coverage. Like, nigga. That nigga Bonus ain't let up at all, son. He had shit in the uppie, man. He painted a picture about after death and no one to give you a will to, son. Like Jada Pinkett is never enough. Like, what the fuck? Son, that shit was crazy, son. The way that nigga had the building in the uppie, man, that bar definitely had shit shaking, son. This matchup was incredible, but his first was a little short for me, man. I had Jay Moore taking this one in the first round, man. Then in the second, son, Jay Moore still had shit shaking. He did not let up at all. Bars still hitting back to back. This nigga Jay Moore said, I don't fuck with rats. They fall short from all snakes. That's why the trap house smell like mothballs and off spray. Yeah. Son, they was working in this battle, son. This second round was another crazy one. And Jay Moore ain't let up at all, son. This nigga Jay Moore said, nigga, I make examples. Get bows off like table manners. Son, that shit was crazy, son. Jay Moore was going non-stop, son. Bars just landed, son. That shit was wild, son. Jay Moore is dope than a motherfucker. He is dope, son. Jay Moore said 12 gauge, nigga, the high point to take it. This a lateral pass and shotgun formation. Like, oh my God, son. Yo, 12 gauge, the high point to take it. This is lateral pass and shotgun formation. Like, son. Yo, son, Jay Moore is incredible, son. I was watching the battle again like, nah, son. Jay Moore is barring, son. That nigga was going crazy in the second round. It was getting light towards the middle, though. A little bit light. It got a little light, son. But the way he started off the second, like, son, this nigga Jay Moore is dope, son. That shit was crazy. This nigga still ain't let up. After that shit was getting light, this nigga picked right back up, son. And he shook shit, like, immediately. This nigga Jay Moore said, my homie turned addicted to drugs because he felt neglected. I told him look in the mirror. He put coke on it and self-reflected. Like, yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, son. This nigga Jay Moore is dope, son. That shit is crazy, son. That shit definitely had the building in the uppie, man. Once he got back to it, man, he kept shit in the uppie. He just kept shit shaking, man. This was another crazy round. Then Bonus came out. He kept shit on tilt, like, son, these niggas was going ham, son. The Glock 19 being tried as an adult was crazy. That nigga Bonus said, this ain't no friendly sparring. It's a G-Tech, squeeze tech, expose the collarbone like a V-neck. Like, son, yo, son, that shit was wild, son. That nigga Bonus is dope than a motherfucker too, son. This nigga is crazy, son. And this is how he came out in the second, nigga. Like, just going ham, son. His bars landing back to back. Bonus said, I'm gifted and special. Motherfucker, if it's war, it's war. Somebody dies. Ain't shit we could settle. Shoot right through the blue rag. I hit him with several. Slide down on the flag like Mario at the end of the level. Like, oh my God, nigga. Say, yo. Yo, son. Oh, man, son. This second round was incredible, son. This shit is crazy. The way Bonus had the building shaking, son, this second round got better and better, son. This shit was wild, son. Bonus said, you think you so hard? Try that shit with me. It won't go far. They'll find your body underwater like a sonar. Turn the metal into jade like a crowbar. Like, what the f... Yeah. Oh. Son. Oh, man, son. This battle was incredible, son. Bonus ain't let up either, son. This shit was the closest round, man. Jay Moore had shit barring nonstop. Bonus was barring nonstop. The building shaking, son. This was a hard round to judge for me, son. But I edged Bonus off the consistency, man. He had shit in the uppie non-stop, son. It was 1-1 going into that third, son. It was 1-1 going into that third. And Jay Moore, son, Jay Moore shit was in the uppie, son. Like, son. Jay Moore was consistent in all 3 rounds with the bars, son. Like, oh my goodness, son. The shit was crazy, son. That technology, that bag make you go to virtual bar was crazy. This nigga Jay Moore said, that tan butter make blind fiends see in color. Like, yo. That tan butter make blind fiends see in color, son. That shit is wild, son. Big stepper, keep a ladder in the kitchen like single mothers. Like, nigga, like, yo. Son, Jay Moore did not let up at all, son. That shit is crazy, son. Like, nigga, son. This is the first time I'm hearing this nigga Jay Moore, son. And he was in fucking incredible, nigga. Like, how you seeing in that color after hitting that tan butter? Like, son, Jay Moore was shaking the building, son. He definitely had shit incredible, son. Once his momentum starts, son, it be getting ugly, son. It definitely be getting ugly. And his lyrics be dope than a motherfucker. Jay Moore said, I came from table scraps. Stick out the box, I'm bringing cable back. Hard rock, flake off the top like cradle cat. Like, nigga, like, yo. Son. Oh, man. Son. Yeah, I had him taking his third. Yeah. Son, Jay Moore is dope to the motherfucker, son. Son, Jay Moore, third round was another incredible one, man. Bonus third was good too. He had a dope third too, man, but it was just a short round, man. It was just a short round. Jay Moore ain't let up his whole third. That shit was crazy. I got him taking this John 2-1 in the classic, son. That shit was a classic, man. They both had shit in the uppie. Both was barring. Shit was shaking in that building, son. Shit was definitely shaking. Shout out to Bullpen in the Trenches Battle League for this matchup, man. This shit was definitely a good one, man. Now let's get on over to these movies and TV shows, nigga. Son. I watched that Vince Staples show last week, man, on Netflix. And this shit's dope than a motherfucker, son. This shit's definitely dope, man. It got crazy immediately. Like, son, shit get wild, son. This series only has 5 episodes, but this shit was entertaining and it had great production. It was just showing the life and the days of a regular person living in California. But it was Vince Staples. Like, son, this show reminds me of Atlanta, son. That Childish Gambino, John, son, Donald Glover's dope than a motherfucker too, man. This shit reminds me of Atlanta. It touches on a lot of topics, and when you black and living in the hood, the writing is dope than a motherfucker, son. It has comedy, and it still gives off a message with great acting. Son, Vince Staples, Andrea Ellisworth, Vanessa Calloway, Raphael Castillo, Patrick Walker. Like, son, this series is dope, son. The Vince Staples show on Netflix, man. Y'all should definitely go get in tune, man. You'll like this shit. You already, man. I finished watching this series called The Lazarus Project last year on Hulu. An action thriller, Sky original out of the UK. Son, it's about people who were born with time travel abilities, but don't know it until a secret organization shows them. It starts off with a guy that was born with this power. The organization finds him and start using him to start wars and major events. This shit gets wild, son. His girlfriend dies while he doing the mission, and this nigga keep on resetting all the way back to the beginning to save his relationship. Like, son, I'm looking at this nigga like, you wild, nigga. Just for a chick you ain't gonna never be with? Like, son, this shit's crazy, son. And that just causes more deaths. Like, nigga, niggas was dying non-stop, son. Even the people in the organization started dying. But they strange too, nigga. Them niggas is strange than a motherfucker. Ain't nothing good about them either. Shit was wild, son. This series is pretty good, man. But it starts to get a little repetitive in the first season. The writing was average, but the the plot is what kept me in tune for real, man. The actors was pretty good as well. The Lazarus Project, you can go check it out on Hulu, Sling TV, Amazon Prime, or TNT, man. If you like time travel, nigga, this is definitely a good joint. This series is a good one, man. Y'all should go check it out. Get in tune. You already. If you don't know yourself, you don't know the vibes, nigga. Let me say it again. If you don't know yourself, you don't know the vibes. And that concludes this episode. If you like it, follow and subscribe to AC Entertainment. I've been working on some things you're definitely gonna enjoy. Architect Creators, you're ready. Love!
Let's make it different, futuristic, who's a statistic? I know I'm black, but everything I do is terrific. The wizard is back. I doubt if most of you know who this is. It's Patch, in fact, so food for Drew and the mystic. I go get it, committed to who I be. Truancy on the